I left work at 5 p.m. The parking lot was empty. My car was exactly where I left it, but when I turned on the ignition, the clock still said 5 p.m. It's been 5 hours now. The sun hasn't moved. The second hand on my watch isn't ticking. And the office building, it won't let me leave. This wasn't the first time something felt off. I've noticed little things lately. The microwave at work finishes before the timer runs out. My coffee cools too fast. My phone's alarm went off at 6:45 a.m., but the sun was already up like it was past 8. I chalked it up to stress, lack of sleep, office lighting. But maybe time wasn't slipping. Maybe I was. I work in accounting for a mid-sized logistics firm in a concrete building that hasn't been renovated since the early 90s. You know the type. Gray carpet, flickering fluorescent lights, a microwave in the break room that smells like burnt popcorn and sad tuna. Yesterday started like any other day. I answered emails, balanced spreadsheets, listened to Kyle from sales complain about the system again. At exactly 5 p.m., I packed up, logged out, shut down my terminal, and headed to the parking lot. The air was unusually still. The lot was empty. No cars, no movement, not even the usual birds on the light poles. I got in my car. The dashboard clock said 5 p.m. Thought, weird, maybe it stopped. Checked my watch, 5 p.m. My phone? Dead black screen. Wouldn't turn on, not even the charging screen. That's when the weirdness started to bloom. There's this thing I do. I look at the clock every day at 4:47. Don't ask me why, just a habit. But today I didn't. 1 second I was typing up a vendor dispute, and the next it was 5 o'clock. No email drafts, no memory of finishing the report, nothing in the outbox. It's like the last 20 minutes of my workday just dissolved, and I didn't even question it until I saw the clock. I pulled out of the parking lot, or tried to. The exit was gone, like the driveway just looped me back into the lot. I circled twice before realizing I was driving in an infinite loop. I parked again. The clock still said 5. The sky? Identical. Every cloud in the exact same spot. The shadows? Unmoving. I walked toward the street thinking maybe it was a glitch on the GPS or something. Except there was no street. There was only the building behind me, and when I turned around again, the parking lot was gone too. Just the office, staring at me. I walked to the edge of the lot to see if I could get a better signal. The city should have been behind me. Traffic, skyline, something. But there was only fog, just a wall of it, like the lot was suspended in gray. There was no sound, no wind, not even my footsteps made noise anymore. I turned around and the building looked closer than it should have been, like it followed me. I didn't know what else to do. I went back inside. Everything looked mostly the same. The front lobby, the smell of disinfectant and cheap carpet glue. But no one was there. Not just gone, erased. The desks were clean. No computers, no personal items. Even my cubicle was empty. No photos, no monitor, not even my coffee mug with a chipped #1 dad print I've had for 10 years. Like I never worked here. Like no one ever did. Except there was a sound. Faint typing from deeper inside the building. I decided to follow the sound. Down the hallway where HR used to be, past the darkened conference rooms with static-filled TVs, and there, far at the end of the corridor, was a single cubicle lit in that buzzing, jaundiced light. A figure sat in a chair, hunched over a keyboard. Tap, tap, tap. I called out. No response. I approached slowly, every step echoing like it was in a tunnel. When I turned the corner, there was no one in the chair. Just an old keyboard typing by itself, over and over again. 5 p.m., 5 p.m., 5 p.m. I yanked the plug from the wall. It kept typing. I ran through every hallway, every floor, but the building just kept shifting. I'd turn a corner expecting the break room and end up in the lobby again. The elevators didn't open. The stairs led nowhere. There were windows, but outside, just static, like looking through a broken screen. I tried the emergency exit. The alarm went off, but the door opened into another hallway. The same flickering lights and that same damn hum. I screamed. I pounded on the walls. Somewhere faintly, a voice whispered, "You left at 5 p.m." I spun around, but there was nothing there, just that ticking sound. No, not ticking, typing. The typing stopped just before I reached the desk. The chair was still spinning. I stepped forward. The monitor was on, and a simple text box. It read, "You're late." I moved the mouse and the cursor blinked. Then another line appeared beneath it. "Back to work, Brian." Eventually I found the server room, only it didn't look like the one I remembered. This one stretched endlessly, with towering machines and blinking red lights. Soft hum that felt almost alive. At the center, an old CRT monitor glowed. Words scrolled across it. User, Brian L. Status, loop active. Time, 5 p.m. I reached for the keyboard, and I typed, "What is this?" Its response: "Runtime environment preserved, external variables rejected, temporal anchor maintained. Thank you for your continued service, Brian. You may now log out." But I couldn't move. My hands wouldn't leave the keyboard. I started typing, I don't know what, just line after line. Like the keyboard was pulling the words out of me. Like the system was using me to write itself. I tried unplugging one of the servers. It let out a low tone, not an error beep, more like a warning. The lights flickered and the floor beneath me shifted, like it didn't appreciate my interference. I backed away, and that's when I saw the camera in the corner swivel toward me. A small red dot blinked, watching, recording, looping, like I was the one being filed away. It's still 5 p.m. I've been here for days, maybe weeks. There's no hunger, no fatigue, just the loop, the office, and that hum. Every time I try to fight it, I end up back in the parking lot, walking toward the building again. The sun never moves and the clock never ticks. I don't know if I'm alive. I don't know if I'm real. But if you're hearing this, if this recording makes it out, don't stay late. Don't trust the time. Don't ever log in after hours, because once you're in the system, you never leave. This has been another Darklisted file. If you made it back in one piece, consider subscribing. Just don't look at the clock when you do. We've got more files to uncover. The system is watching, so stay off the grid.